Hi, my loves. This is Feminine Dark Skin, and I am back with another video. Today's video is going to focus on the second step or second concept that I believe Black women and girls should focus on while partaking in their level up journey. You can find the first concept in my previous video, the first official step to leveling up. If you haven't watched it, I urge you to do so. So make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let's get into the video. For me, the second key to quote-unquote leveling up for Black women, dark-skinned women, and girls is to become absolutely and unconditionally comfortable with yourself, to the point you become completely in love with yourself. This includes falling in love with your features, characteristics, your traits, okay? You need to know yourself like the back of your hand and become comfortable with your strengths and weaknesses, your assets, your flaws, okay? Once you truly do that, you can move forward and make change. So, here are just some tips and examples you can use to start incorporating into your life to help push and help you move forward within the journey of falling in love with yourself. So, tip number 1, sit alone with yourself with everything off, okay? Spend the day or the night with yourself. It may be uncomfortable at first because a lot of us, truth be told, don't like being alone because we don't like ourselves. We have a lot of societal conditioning, a lot of media conditioning that pushes the narrative that we should hate ourselves or not like ourselves. But that's okay because we are going to change that. Okay, during this time, explore your interests, do some activities that you enjoy. The goal is to become comfortable, okay? You want to be able to spend quality time with yourself so you don't freak out if a relationship doesn't work the way you want it to, or you don't freak out about the idea of being alone, because you love yourself to the point that it doesn't bother you, okay? You love yourself to the point that you're able to cut off things that don't suit you, whether that results in you being alone, because you are putting yourself first. You are centering yourself in your decisions. And sometimes that pushes people away because they want you to do what they want you to do. They don't want you to do what you want. They want you to do what they want. So, tip number 2, sit in silence and just think. Let your thoughts engulf your mind. Listen to what your unconscious has to say so you can really pinpoint where your head is at. Acknowledge and accept wherever your thoughts take you, no matter how uncomfortable it may be, and use those thoughts, feelings, to motivate you to be better. There's no judgment here. We all have a lot of unlearning, reprogramming, and understanding to do. So, take this time to really get to know and understand how you tick, how you think, and go from there. Tip number 3, stare in the mirror and admire your features. Okay, this may seem a little weird, but I'm telling you, it really does work. Just take 3 to 5 minutes a day to really look at your nose, your eyes, your bone structure. Look at how they all complement each other and work together to create a unique and beautiful individual. Also, list 3 to 5 things you like about your appearance while in the mirror. Compliment yourself. This helps you get into the rhythm or get into the habit of acknowledging the good things about yourself. Stop always looking at the negative things. Of course, there are times where you do want to reflect on things that you want to work on. But Black women and dark-skinned women and girls, we are conditioned to see our features, to see our skin, to see our hair, to see everything about us as negative, as bad, And this helps you reverse that, to change that. Okay? Tip number 4. Understand and take pride that no other race of women look like you. Black women, we are actually the exotic women of the planet. We are the first women. However, our image has been skewed, damaged, and erased, so we don't see ourselves that way. We see everyone else as better, as more attractive, as the features that we should strive for. Not even paying attention to how everybody is striving to have our features. Everyone is striving to be someone or be with someone with our features. Yes, those features are slightly, what's the word I'm looking for? They are skewed. I'm going to use that word for lack of a better one. They are skewed to fit also into society's narrative of what is attractive, but they are still our features. They are still our traits. Okay, we are the blueprint, which is why tip number 5 is tell yourself that you are beautiful randomly, all day, every day. Okay, repetition helps with learning and conditioning. Think about how many years it took for Black women, dark-skinned women and girls to internalize that we were ugly, that we were not attractive, that we're non-desirable. Okay, they've been pushing those messages since birth because they know it takes repetition and it takes time to learn something. So it's going to take repetition, and it's going to take time for us to unlearn those things and teach ourselves that we are beautiful, we are desirable, we do have options. It's not going to happen overnight. Okay, the more you say it, the more you believe it. Remember, we exude light. We are the embodiment of radiance. The world is fixated on dimming us, but it's time we fight it. It's our time now. Okay, there is a shift happening. I keep saying it. I'm going to keep saying it. Of course, not everyone's going to be able to come with you, with us, like-minded women, but there is a shift happening, and other people are starting to notice it, and it's starting to scare them because their system, which they have thrived on for years, for decades, is starting to crack, starting to fall. Okay? So keep pushing, keep changing, keep evolving, keep advancing, keep leveling up, keep putting yourself first, and you will see the changes. They will come. All right, ladies, that's all that I have for this video. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a comment of any more tips or ideas you have on how Black women can learn to be comfortable with themselves, to love themselves, to fall in love with themselves. Share your stories about your level up journey, how you first started and where you are now. Again, I thank you so much. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.